You have other concerns and worries. Obviously, the North Country in the grips of the opioid and heroin epidemic, like many other communities. Here, are you seeing the impact? Is a huge percentage of the population in your jail tied to this crisis?
A very large population is tied to the crisis in one way or the other. It doesn't have to be somebody who's addicted to the drug, but it may be somebody who's finding it lucrative to sell, to distribute, and they're making good money doing it. It may be somebody who is addicted or a family member who is addicted and they got caught stealing for the family member, not sure how to be able to help them out. The problem in the jail, a lot of society seems to think that, well, once they get arrested, good, they're off the street. Well, they're still a drug addict. And they're still in the jail, and they need treatment, they need rehab, they need other medical treatment that the opioids and other substances that they're abusing, how it's destroyed their bodies. Now we have to provide by law that medical care that's necessary for that, and it could be things from kidney failure, and we're paying for dialysis. It can be multiple things, HIV from using dirty needles. There's several things that can actually occur that cost the taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars as a result of this. So getting a handle on that will not only reduce jail population, which is a great thing, but it'll make for a healthier society, and it will save us money in the long run. So we're better off putting our money at the beginning of the problem rather than trying to put it at the end of the problem.
You announced last year that you were teaming up with the Champlain Valley Family Center. There used to be counselors in the jail. That was scaled back and eliminated. You're bringing them back to work with inmates.
Absolutely. We can't expect to arrest our way out of these problems. We can't expect to do nothing different and anticipate a different result. So we have to try something different. What we're trying different is we're teaming up with Champlain Valley Family Services to try and get more counseling in the jail, to try and get more medication in the jail. I'm working with Connie Willie, very exciting. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll do an announcement regarding getting Vivitrol treatments into the jail facilities. They're doing them in the clinic, and that's going to be a wonderful thing to be able to actually cure and help some of these addicts that want to get straightened out and want to have a good life. And there's also many other programs that we're working on, one of which is an educational component. We're working to try and create some job skills and some soft skills interview training for inmates. For the last 15 years, I've watched people walk up the hill after they've been released from jail, not knowing where they're going to go, what they're going to do. How can we expect things to change? Of course they're going to come back. So the recidivism rate is very, very high. One of my goals in the upcoming years is going to be to reduce significantly the recidivism rate and to be able to reduce our drug-dependent population in the jail.
There is a coalition of community members, SPARC,
SPARC
is the acronym, and working to raise awareness, get the word out. Is it effective? Is it making an impact?
SPARC is a wonderful, wonderful coalition. There are so many people involved. I couldn't even begin to thank everybody for that. Every agency is just, you talk about the tentacles of services, that certainly is the nucleus of that. And it's working in many avenues, part of which is the trade-off now of some employment opportunities, some drug treatment opportunities, a reduction in recidivism, educational opportunities. We're working with Clinton Community College to try and provide training programs. So many different things that are coming out of SPARC. It's absolutely a wonderful coalition, almost getting inundated with meetings. You could spend 40 hours a week just attending various meetings that SPARC is providing, which is great, because the key to the success of anything that we do in Clinton County, New York State, or in the United States of America is communications. We have the resources we need to combat any problem right here under our nose. We just have to talk to the right people and pull those resources together and coordinate the programs to make it happen. When we fail to communicate, then we're creating a bigger problem.